Hi, it is super bright in my house right now. Hi guys, welcome back, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Camilla and today we're starting a reading vlog. If you haven't been on my channel before, or if you haven't seen a reading vlog before, it's basically you just vlog a regular day and then you include reading in it. And we are starting Lord of the Rings, and this is the Fellowship of the Ring. We are basically starting this because we have watched the movies. If you want to watch them, they will be up on my channel already, I hope. But yeah, we're starting this one. If you haven't seen already, I did have a reading vlog for The Hobbit. But yeah, I do have all of them in the same edition. This was on my Amazon wishlist and it was gifted, so thank you so much to the person that gifted it. I usually will do most of my reading vlogs from my Amazon wishlist. Speaking of Amazon wishlist, I also got this package on the door today from Amazon. Wait, look. Someone gifted me the Silmarillion. Edited by Christopher Tolkien. Wow, the lettering are so much bigger in this book. And it's even the same edition as the rest of my books. How perfect is that? Wait, now I have all of the Lord of the Rings books in like the same edition. The Silmarillion, The Hobbit, Fellowship of the Ring, Two Towers, and Return of the King. Watching The Lord of the Rings with you, crying with you while watching it has been a true privilege, as is gifting you the Silmarillion. Thank you so much, Camilla, for your reactions. Oh my god! If you don't know, I do take care of all of my notes. Thank you so much, Nico. I really do appreciate that. That is absolutely incredible. Oh, yes! If you don't know, knee-high socks is my favorite. This was on my wish list as well. I have 2 pairs of them. And one of them has a huge hole in the heel because I've been using it so much. There's 6. Wait. Oh, that's just perfect. I mean, look at that! So I'm currently on page 34. No, currently on page 35, but we will not talk about that right now. Let's talk about the entire start. Here it says, J.R.R. Tolkien's The Lord of the Rings is often erroneously called a trilogy, when it is, in fact, one single novel. There's just so many information on the notes of the text that I feel like everyone should read, you know? All hobbits had originally lived in holes in the ground, or so they believed, and in such dwellings, they still felt most at home. So we have chapter 1, and you can see that I have some writings and markings and stuff going on all around the pages. I have some markings, I have written on it. I've even broken the spine already. Like, look at this page, all of it is like underlined. But yeah, that is the beginning of this video. I'll be back to you for updates. You're gonna hear my PC working like crazy. It is currently 1:15 a.m. My nose is trying to burn out of my face or something. I don't know, I'm like so clogged up here. Anyways, I don't think I'm gonna continue on more today. The lettering in this book, they're like so small, okay, so it's gonna take me some time. But I ended up at page 57. I think that is very good because I was like, oh, first I want to get to page 50 and then I was like, okay, let's get to page 65, and I ended up at page 57, so that's a good like in between. And a selection of Burroughses, Bulgars, Brace Girdles, Brockhouses, Good Bodies, Hornblowers, and Proudfoots. Oh my god, imagine remembering all of these names. Oh boy. My English is not the best, especially when I'm reading out loud, because 1, I'm scared of reading out loud. 2, English is not my first language. It's not even my second language. The speech he is holding on his birthday in the book is pretty much the same as the speech he's giving in the movies, so I don't think I'm gonna need to say anything else than he's like actually leaving and then saying goodbye. But here it says he stepped down and vanished. But in the movies he just completely disappeared because he put on the ring. I have said goodbye and I couldn't bear to do it all over again. And then Gandalf is saying, you still have the ring in your pocket. And if he often used the ring to make himself invisible, he fades. He becomes in the end invisible permanently. I feel like that is information I would have liked. In the movies, they didn't even mention that if you use the ring that often, you will become invisible permanently. What they actually said or pointed out is that if he used it, Sauron would know where he was, which was like the Dark Lord. It was all just so interesting, all of this. And it might have happened to others, even to some hobbits that I've known. And then I marked, the story wasn't told until the Return of the King, first part. It's explained so early in the story. Why didn't they include that in Fellowship of the Ring? They had it in Return of the King. How Frodo got to know about Gollum was basically that he was in the water and he's like, oh, someone is following us, and then Gandalf is saying, oh yeah, but he's like, he's not dangerous, it's okay. It was not Gollum, Frodo, but the ring itself that decided things. The ring left him. And that's where I've gotten. I think I'm gonna get myself something to eat because it is 2:30 a.m. and I only ate breakfast yesterday. I get like a type of depression that I just forget to eat. So I'm gonna go downstairs, get myself something to eat. I'll go to bed and then continue reading tomorrow. Yeah, I'll do that. Okay, everyone needs to see my makeup because I feel so cute. Okay, I am wearing sweatpants, okay? And then I have like these fuzzy socks. I have been listening to the audiobook of Lord of the Rings. Yo! Andy Serkis knows what he's doing. Like, he straight up knows what he's doing. This has been absolutely incredible. I'm page 100. I have no idea how far I am into the book at this point. And I've stopped annotating because I'm listening to the audiobook. But I'm writing down all like the summary of the chapters so we can like talk about it, how it's different. Okay, what do I start with editing? What's gonna take the quickest time? I think Chernobyl is gonna take the fastest. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be editing. I will catch you guys later. Yeah. Hi, from Spain. I'm in Spain. That's what has happened. I don't remember last time I updated you guys, but I think I was around page 100. Shall we talk? We shall talk. I am now at page 250, so things have changed. I even got myself a damn notebook because I was disinvested. So here we have basically what I feel about the book, and then I have written some of the more important quotes in the book. But I think I will take the important quotes to the very end when I finish the book, okay? Because I'm gonna read 2 more books and I need to get it going or this video will be like 5 hours long. We can't do that. We have met up with the singing man, Mr. Tom Bombadil. Why wasn't he in the movies? I have no idea. Why wasn't Fatty in the movies? I don't know. Why wasn't the wife in the movies? No idea. In page 141, over here, we meet up with the Black Rider that is like talking to Frodo, and it was actually so freaking creepy. And Andy Serkis made up this voice to this Black Rider, and it's like just amazing. I don't know. This book has been so slow, okay? I understand what people say. They're like, oh my god, this is a very slow book in the beginning. You just need to get through it. Yeah, I got through it. I enjoyed every single moment of it, but I understand what people say when they're like saying it's quite slow, okay? I understand. Frodo asks, who made the flood? And then Gandalf is answering, Elrond commanded it. But in the movie, it is Arwen that commanded it. She saved Frodo. But in the book, it was Elrond that saved Frodo. And I'm like, we haven't even met Arwen yet. Oh my god. Okay, in page 229, we're talking about all of the people that were like helping in the Hobbit, okay? We have Dwalin, Gloin, Dory, Nori, Biffer, Bofer, Bomber. And then they're saying here, Bomber was now so fat that he could not move himself from his couch to his chair at table. It took 6 young dwarfs to lift him. Oh my fucking god. Other than that, a lot of singing continue on in Rivendell. And I feel like Elrond had such a big and important role in the Fellowship of the Ring. And in the book, I really like him, okay? In the movie, I felt like he was some manipulating type of father. I understand his choices, but I felt like that was all he was. But here we get to know him as a king. He's ruling it the way a king should rule, and he is making all of this super tough choices and making it, I don't know, I really just like him in the book. I love Elrond. I think like he's one of the most interesting characters we've gotten to know. But in the movies, I couldn't care less about him. I used a lot of sunscreen, so I look so oily. I'm using the Ritual of Karma by Rituals. And then I used this one, which is like a sunstick. It doesn't have a name anymore. But yeah, I did that. Anyways, I will catch up later. Yeah, okay. Okay guys, I cut my hair and I'm wearing a nice dress. You have to look at this. Oh my god. Sorry. But I don't think I've ever felt this good about myself. Ever. Like I should have... It just feels so much lighter and I'm obsessed, okay? But I finished The Fellowship of the Ring, okay? Okay, I did. Got myself a new book journal. So I'm gonna show you. I have like my favorite quotes here, and then something about the book, and then I have an entire like synopsis of the book. And then I've already made the Two Towers ready, and same with The Return of the King. I went to Bershka. I got this nice top, okay? And then I got this like play suit, which is also like this. And oh my god, look at this. I'm the most excited for this. How hot is that, okay? This is what I've seen people wear with like, well obviously it's supposed to be just underwear. But I've seen people use it with like high-waisted jeans and like a black leather coat and some knee-high boots, and you have your nice jewelry. And I don't know, it was very out of my comfort zone, so I was like, I needed it. And I also have something else in green because I've been loving the color green. And I got this top, okay? Very flowy, very nice. So that was the fashion segment for the girlies. Okay. I also bought this one. It's so nice. It's like a split there. But it says, that coffee is the answer. And I totally 130% agree with that because coffee is the answer. I was thinking of sitting outside today, but I never understand where the damn lamp is. Uh-huh. Perfect. Happy Thursday, guys. I'm back in Norway. I have been in Spain, if you don't know. We finished 2 Lord of the Rings books while in Spain. So The Fellowship of the Ring, and then we also finished The Two Towers. I have decided that I want to do like a complete wrap-up because I feel like this video is gonna be so long if I start talking about every book. So I think at the very end of the video, I will basically do a summary of my feelings of the first one, my feelings of the second one, and then my feelings of the third one. I think I will do an entire other vlog where I talk about Silmarillion, but after these ones I think I kind of want to take a break and then read some other books. I'm gonna spend the night, read The Return of the King, or I'm gonna start it. I'm gonna put on some ambiance on the TV. I actually made an entire read with me vlog kind of thing. Real-time read with me video on my other channel. My other channel is linked down below if you want to watch it. I also have to write a script because I'm doing some stuff. I also have a meeting on Saturday and I am hanging out with some friends on Friday. So it is good to be back, but I can already feel that I'm overwhelmed. Yeah, that's that. I'm gonna start reading The Return of the King. Hopefully I'm gonna read the first chapter. The first chapter is actually Minas Tirith. So we're gonna start that one. Hopefully get a chapter done already tonight. It is currently 11 p.m. and I want to be up at 9 to start editing and writing my script and stuff. So yeah, that's the update. Hi. My battery died as I was finishing the book. So now I got my dummy battery in to say, hi, I finished Return of the King. I haven't read the, oh my god, what are they called? Appendixes? All of the appendixes. I have been going back into the book because here in some pages it says read Appendix F, read the appendix whatever, and then it says pages. So the appendixes is basically just to explain more in the world and stuff. So it helped a lot
This was a ride. At the very end, I wrote in my book, the end. So, I finished it. There is so many things about this book, or the entire, yeah, I'm gonna say Lord of the Rings book. They changed so much. In the movie, Saruman died, but in the book, Saruman is there until the very end. He even meets up with them in the Shire after the ring has been broken, and I'm so mind blown of that. There are so many characters that we have never even met in the movies. Can we like take for example Tom Bombadil? Hello? There's so many characters. I can't pronounce his name at all. Denethor? Boromir and Faramir's father, the king. They did him so dirty in the movies. In the book, I had so much more respect for the man. He really worked hard for his kingdom and the people there, and after a while you get to see that this is triggering him, or really making a huge impact on him, that Boromir has died. In the movies, he's just a crazy maniac this entire time. I wanted to see more of Arwen in this book, but I couldn't, because she was barely in the book. So she was more in the movies than in the book. And then I liked Eowyn a lot more, and we have an entire like part in one of the chapters where like Faramir is saying, "Oh, I love you," and oh, stop, okay? What we did in the War of the Ring. Here Bilbo's hand ended, and Frodo had written, "The downfall of the Lord of the Rings and the return of the King." I am going to give The Fellowship of the Ring 4.5 stars out of 5 stars. I will be giving Two Towers 4 stars because I felt like that was a little bit weaker than the other books. And it's the one that I disliked the most. I still gave 4 stars. I really liked it. And then Return of the King, I gave it 5 stars. I usually never cry when I read books. So 10 out of 10. I recommend it a lot. I actually like the books better than the movies. Absolutely. I still think that Tom Bombadil deserves his own show. His own show. I don't know. I just want to see him like be created into an actual character. Over to Silmarillion, which will be another vlog. My friends, thank you so much for watching. And I hope to see you in my next video very soon. Bye guys!